the more I hear and see about this show, the more excited I get. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How excited are you? Are you not looking forward to it? Are you looking forward to it but you cautiously optimistic? Or are you fully on the hype train? To me, it's leaning towards the hype train. But what's that quote? Hey, if you get your expectations high enough, you know what I'm saying, you might get disappointed. I don't know. But anyway, Troy Baker has mentioned he has seen episode 1 to 5. He went on Alana Pierce's podcast, video discussion, whatever you want to call it. Full link down below, by the way, with full video down below. I extracted everything for you, the good bits. You're welcome. We're gonna get into it. Episode 1 to 5 thoughts. Pedro, Bella, yes sir. Let's get to it.
They set up the characters, the world, the tone, expectations. They put everybody on display. And it's just, I've seen up to episode 5. And I can tell you right now, you get to episode 3, you're done. That you are standing on your desk, oh Captain, my Captain. Because it is what it sets up in the first 2 episodes. It introduces you to the world if you have no idea what it is. It takes all of your expectations and just...
Okay, I gotta give my thoughts about this. Man, oh man. So low-key, Troy Baker kinda saying a lot, you know what I'm saying? And high-key, HBO kinda been showing a lot. Speaking of that, so the TV spots, I wanna thank you guys for the support. There seems to be no new at the moment, but we've seen a lot there. So Troy Baker is saying episode 1 and 2 is kind of building up everything, right? We saw the lab scene in the TV spot. There was a Rotten Tomato thing, which is outdated episode names. But episode 2, it's an outdated name, was called something that Order of the Cordyceps of the Ages. I don't remember. It was later confirmed by Craig Mason on Reddit, showrunner Craig Mason, that they changed the title. But episode 2, we are probably going to see, from what I'm gathering, what Troy is saying, the TV spot with the lab. The outdated title of episode 2. We probably will be seeing the origin of the cordyceps fungi from fiction, whatchamacallit. The actress who plays the lab personnel, whatever you want to call it, is an Indonesian actress. So people are thinking that maybe it will originate in Indonesia. Woof! Interesting. Very interesting. So Troy is basically, but also about the can't even talk, bro. Back to what Troy was saying. He's basically saying that by the time you get to episode 3, you're going, Captain, my Captain. Like basically, you're gonna mess with this show. You're gonna vibe with it. Hey man, I'm gonna vibe with it. High keys, episode 1, we did. Episode 1 is rumored to be 90 minutes, y'all. Oh my goodness. We are in for a treat. But anyway, let's get into what Troy mentioned around Pedro's performance, Bella's performance. Let me play the clip. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but I've really appreciated a lot of people have been very vocal about, their support and everything. And like, there's only one Joel for me. And I'm like, I hope not. God, I hope not. If that's the truth, then we all failed to create a character. It has to be bigger than us. And that's the beauty is Pedro and I were backstage at the Game Awards. Whatever.
It would be like a musician writing a song that should never get a cover. Like it's like that's like the hallmark that you've written a good piece of music. If someone can change it, make it their own. Yeah, like there's
and not only that, but also it's like I kind of like this version better. It's like that if the song is made better by interpretation, that is a great song. Yeah. That is an amazing. If it can be done with strings, an acoustic guitar, a cappella, reggae, it's like that's a great song. You made something that is. To
be fair, you were describing one version. That was all the ingredients of your ideal cover.
I was just thinking I'd love to see
gospel
reggae
choir,
also. That'd be amazing.
Metal. But being able to tell Pedro, was like he said something. He goes, "Your DNA is inextricably tied with our performance." And I said, "Well, we're just fawning all over each other." And I said, "Well, what you proved is that this character is bigger than any one performance."
What in the world? So Troy Baker said he kind of likes this version better, meaning he kind of likes Pedro Pascal's portrayal of Joel better than his. Whoa, it might have been hard to catch or whatever, because he made this whole symbolism. You might have been like, what is he even talking about? He made this whole symbolism about covers, music, and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play the clip again.
Yeah, like there's
And not only that, but also it's like, I kind of like this version better. It's like, yeah, that if the song is made better by interpretation, that is a great song.
What he means here is, you know, when he's making this whole metaphor about music and covers, that he likes Pedro Pascal's cover of Joel's character better than his, which is wow. Now, I'm always gonna be biased towards the game because that's my first experience and whatnot, but I'm gonna be open-minded, of course. Like, if, I'm not gonna lie to myself, if Pedro is better, and I feel that way, I will express it. My bad. I'm just being honest. And also, Neil Druckmann, Craig Mazin has also stated that in the show, we'll have a lot more scenes that was supposed to be in the game but didn't make it to the game. So the show might fill in the blanks and have a few things more fleshed out. I can make a separate video about that if you want to, my theories. But I'm thinking like maybe kill a lot of innocent people, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, hunt the Flash? I don't know. Hey, imagine episode 2 starts with a surprise. You got civilians running, 2 new characters running. Who are they running from? They running, pow, they get popped. And boom, we see Pedro Pascal being the one who did it as a hunter. That would be like a cool twist to people who haven't played the game, in my opinion. But anyway, let me know if you wanted a video on a deep dive on what Neil and Craig said, because there's a clip there on the panel where they have stated there will be more things fleshed out in the show that didn't make it to the game, and maybe that is why Troy Baker said, who knows, that he kind of likes Pedro Pascal's Joel better than his. With that being said, let's get into his thoughts on Bella Ramsey. Here go the clip.
And goddamn Bella Ramsey, holy
She's a very good actress.
shit! People don't even know she is coming for you. She is so effortless.
that's terrifying.
It is. She is terrifying. Like
I saw
instantly.
her.
She is behind you right
She
now.
is-
Justin, don't
She's
turn
literally-
around.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
gonna murder you.
Do not
You're
turn
murdered. You're
around.
dead. It's already done. The thing that Pedro, like, you can see Pedro, you're like, got it. I see him in that role. What you don't get with knowing anything about Bella Ramsey is the 15,000 layers of shit that's happening underneath every choice.
Yeah.
And there is a physicality that I feel I'm inspired by Pedro's performance as Joel.
That's awesome.
I wish that I could go back and do some things different.
Should we just
And
get all the
Why are
spoilers
you getting
out
very
right
far in
now?
Last of Us 2? You're going to be in Last of Us 3, right, Troy?
We'll
four.
have
I'm gonna skip 3.
they'll do a Last
Go
of Us
for
Part
PS7.
1.2 where they redo the performances in 10 years.
Yes.
Like Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
Just like
let's do it.
Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts.
And that'll be Pedro. I was like, you get into this suit, motherfucker.
Yeah, I just thought
You
like
deal with that.
I had this thing where with a lot of media, like I really think The Last of Us is just so like perfect in a way that I wouldn't change anything. So initially my reaction to the TV show was, why do I need this? But you did it, and it's why? Why do we need more? And then watching the
Had a
trailer, I was
similar
like,
reaction.
Okay, you might have noticed that I played the clip a little bit longer, especially the part, or I included the part where Alana Pierce said, why do I need this show, or whatever and whatnot, her initial thoughts. And because I wanted to bring up that there are a lot of people in the community that think that. And this being put in a show, it will make the story more accessible to people that aren't necessarily gamers. Whether it's your grandma, your ma, your pa, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So to me, that's probably the obvious thing, and it's a strategic business move to bring more eyes on the IP, make the story more accessible. Now, of course, they are 2 different entities. A lot of people are upset about casting here and there. You have the game. It does not affect the game. View it as 2 different entities. As long as the characters embody the soul, I don't care how they look like. Bella Ramsey. Oh my goodness. Troy said it, bro, if you've seen her in Game of Thrones, she has that badassery that is part of Ellie's character, bro. Yes, sir. I'm incredibly excited for this. Like, I've seen Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal's work So I'm looking forward to it. We're watching this show day one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. There go Troy Baker's thoughts to summarize. He's seen episode 1 to 5. By episode 3, he was like, let's go, oh captain, my captain. He talks about episode 1 and 2 being building up world and stuff like that. And he mentioned that he likes Pedro Pascal's version of Joel kind of better than his own. That is mind blown. And he, the Bella Ramsey stuff at the end. Bro, we are in for a treat. I find it like it'll be so hard for this show to fail. Like with your Netflix, it had a little bit of a good starting off point, then it went down the drain. Arcane and Cyberpunk Edge Runners, they're technically, in my opinion, not adaptations. They are new stories that exist within that universe, and they are really good for it. So Last of Us HBO, we've seen from the trailers that they're not gonna change a lot of things, it seems. We have the core elements there, right? So it'll be really hard for them to mess this up, in my opinion. Hey, but I might be wrong. Trailers might look good. All of this good talk, all of this reviewers hyping stuff up, all of Troy Baker's praise, every praise here and there, Neil Druckmann being involved with it, it might just be, it look cool on the outside, but when we get to the show, it might not be it. Nah, I'm pretty sure this will be it. Fingers crossed. It's just my gut feeling. I haven't seen episode 1 or anything, so I can't tell you my thoughts about it. So, yeah. With that being said, thank you for watching the video. Keep supporting me. I'll keep bringing the content. Enable notifications, all notifications, because if there aren't any new TV spots, trailer, whatever, I might be the first one to provide them to you. Kind of like what happened here. Thank you for the support once again, and burn survive, and I'll see you when I see you.